Okay. Do you guys all have my screen here on the Jifu website?
Yeah.
Great. Okay, so what I wanted to do today, since this is going to be our first Zoom regarding Jifu from a trader side, I wanted to just kind of keep this basic and do a walkthrough of what we have at Jifu and more so focus on the customer aspect of it. Okay. And so what we have here is there's basically two websites for Jifu. So we have our back office, sometimes they call it the web office, and the address is office2.jifu.com to get there. And when you log in, this is kind of similar to what you'll see. This is actually a test account, but looks pretty much the same as all of ours. And yours may also look different if you are just a customer versus an affiliate. But I did a whole walkthrough video here about this website, so I'm not going to really go too much detail here, okay? But what I am going to do is I'm going to go over here to this Jifu University menu item over here. And then as you can see, we have a couple choices that pop up here. We have Jifu Live and Course Catalog. So Jifu Live will open up a new tab on your browser and take you to the other website, which is jifulive.com. Okay, and that's where we're going to spend most of our time today. And if we click that, that's where we'll go. But I want to just go over here where it says course catalog first. So this is a catalog of courses that are available in your back office. Okay. And some of these things are good for you to do because like if you're an affiliate, you want to look at this e-wallet training. Okay. So that when you get paychecks, you can set it up so it goes like direct deposit into your bank account or you can get paid in crypto and so forth. The new affiliate training series is also a good thing to do here. Um, what it does, it helps you understand how to navigate this site, how to set up your profile picture, how to set up your public replicated page, and so forth, things like that. Okay. And then down here, since we're going to be talking about trading mostly on this call, is we have Forex trainings for basics and then intermediate and then advanced. Okay, these are all English language trainings that you can do if you wish. I'm going to also show you where else you can find these. But I've had a couple people reach out and they go to this one down here and it's in German. Okay. And so is this one. And so it doesn't say German. So, of course, I don't blame you for wondering why it's in German. But if you were looking for English, here are some videos. Okay. Now, these are multiple videos inside each one of these modules. And some of them are, 20, 30 minutes. Some of them are 2, 3 minutes. Okay. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a different place where you can do those videos. And then I'm going to also show you where I think is a better place to do Forex education if you're new. Okay. So that's all I'm going to go through on this back office website. So once again, if we go over here to Jifu University and go to live, it's going to open up into here. Okay. And the only difference is I'll just log out so you guys can see is obviously you're going to log in here. Okay. Just put my email in here real quick. Okay. And when you're in here, you want to go up here and make sure that you have the right language and your time zone selected. We do have English, Great Britain, English USA. It's actually pretty much the same, regardless of which one you pick. If there was services available in Great Britain that weren't available in the US, then this would make a difference. Okay, but right now it's the same. Um, and so this is a homepage, and what we have here is we have, our Forex educators, actually all of our different types of educators. So these happen to be Forex educators, and we have this button here to scroll right, and we can scroll through the various educators, and we can see them all here. Okay, and we have them for e-commerce, Amazon FBA. We have leadership, which is like mindset type of training, and then we have crypto and we have Forex. okay? And then under each educator that we just scrolled through, you can click on this gray link to access their courses. And then if they were actually live at the moment, so if this time here showed they were on right now, you could click access to live and it would take you directly into their live stream, okay? So I'm gonna just go back to the beginning here. And then if we scroll down here, oh, that's it. Okay, so this is the home page, but we're gonna get into more detail over here. So if you click on the universities link, it's gonna show you all of the universities that are available to you in your language, okay? So since we're on English, this is what we have available. So we have the e-commerce, which primarily focuses on Amazon FBA. And then we have Crypto University. We have 3 educators in here working on a 4th one starting in December. And then the Forex University is here. And then, of course, we have credit, social media, and leadership. Okay. And then when you select one of these, so we'll just click on Forex. What you're going to see is you're going to see like the TV guide of all the different educators and what times they're on during the week, right? So we got Sunday through Saturday. And so, in my time zone, John Dollar is on at 1 a.m. on Tuesdays and Thursdays, right? And we got Stedroy is on at 8 a.m. on Mondays. And then Tycho is on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday at 8 a.m. and so forth, okay? And then down here, we have the educators listed. And it has them listed in a little bit of a category of like what type of educator they are. So we have like scalpers and price action and then smart money. Okay. So if you wanted to learn about smart money, you might, check out these educators. Okay. And then this is the schedule for this week. You could also click next week if you wanted to. Okay. I'm going to go back on the browser here real quick. So you know how I was showing you guys the languages up here. So just to give you an example, if we were to go to like Italy and you spoke Italian or you were in Italy, we have different courses here, okay? So we don't have the e-commerce here, but we do have real estate, okay? And the reason that we don't have real estate in the US and we do have it in Italy is just because, the course has been built out and there's an Italian language educator there to teach that course in Italian, okay? I'm sure soon enough we'll have a qualified English speaking real estate person to be able to teach a course in English in the US for those of us that are in the US. And the courses can also be region specific, right? Because some of the real estate teachings and trainings that go on in the US may not even apply in other English speaking languages because like the laws are different and so forth, right? So as the company continues to grow and evolve and more educators come to the platform, you'll see more and more of these different universities become available in different regions and in different languages. But I just want to give you an example there of, what's available in other languages. So we'll go back to English. And then under, crypto, which Forex and crypto are very popular, especially crypto right now, since things are booming, Bitcoin's booming, altcoins are booming. But here we have the schedule, and then this is our newest crypto educator, Corinne Florence. She's going to start doing education in December because she was just onboarded with Jifu literally in the last couple days. And I've had the privilege to be able to take her courses before. And she is a very, very detailed, simple explanation type of person to where the newest person in crypto will be able to go to her course and go through all the steps from A to Z and understand what is crypto, how can I buy crypto, and even maybe like what cryptos you should buy and so forth. Okay. So I'm excited for that to come soon. All right. And then I'm going to go over here and I'm going to show you what we call the, let me just show one more thing here on the universities page under Forex. So those classes that okay. I am missing where it's at. That's all right. I'll find it later. I'm going to go ahead and move on to where the scanners are. Okay. So the scanners are basically, an indicator on a chart that can help you with your trading so that you don't have to, understand how to do analysis all on your own. You can have a tool on the charts that helps you, trade and take trades. So for instance, this first one that will always pop up by default is called Golden Era. And over here is where it says Golden Era. And this is a drop down of the different various, okay, indicators and strategies that we have. So on Golden Era, it's a gold strategy, and it will literally paint the entries for you. So it'll tell you where you're looking for an entry, where you could set your stop loss, and where you could set your take profits. Okay. And then if we go down here to, let's say, Sniper, you can check out this indicator is actually very similar to an indicator that I used to use. Okay, so this is one I've actually been using while I've been here with Jifu. So everything will always default to the 5-minute chart up here, and it's always going to be on gold. So if you want, you can go over here. I like to trade the US 30. So under indices here, I can choose US 30, and I like to trade on the 1 minute. So I change the time frame up here to 1 minute, and then I can resize the chart and look for my trades. I don't typically trade at this time of night, but it's just an example of how you could maneuver and use these indicators. So each one of these indicators up here, you can scroll through them all and check them out yourself. I'm not going to go through them all, but I am just showing you where they're at. Okay, you can over here. This tab is for foreign currency pairs. So when you click that, you'll see a list of currency pairs that you can look at. And then over here, this oil symbol is actually for commodities. So you can see oil and metals, okay? And then the Bitcoin B, that's for cryptocurrency. So there's some cryptos here you can look at. And this same list is available on all the different strategies that you'll pull down from here, okay? And then obviously in indices, we have US indices here, and then we have the French 40, the JUR 30, JPN 225, okay? Let's see here. Let me see if I missed anything. Okay, so we talked about that course that's available in your back office, and I wanted to show you a course that I actually prefer. And there's no wrong or right, and you may even do both. But this guy, Manny Quinones here, he is the head of education here at Jifu. Okay, he's also a phenomenal educator and trader. And if you go down here to access to courses, you can see here, it's showing you when he's on this week. And then right here, it says courses. And so we have Forex for beginners, Locate and Learn series, Smart Monix strategy course. And then these, it's telling you that he's on live. Okay. Or when he's on live, you could go here to go to his live. But if you click this course here, you can go over here to see courses. And you can see I've actually already done it, but I just kind of wanted to go through it. I didn't need to for my own, knowledge, but I wanted to go through it and make sure that if I'm pointing people over here, that it's good information. And so he's got 4 videos here. Each one is about an hour, and he really walks through from the newest person. If you don't know anything about Forex, you don't know anything about trading, he starts at that level. Okay, tells you what is Forex, what is a candlestick, what is a pip, okay? And then he gets down a little bit more advanced as he goes through. So I definitely recommend that if you are new to trading and new to Forex, that you find Manny Quinones here, and then you go to his 4 different course boot camp here, okay? Now, one of the other cool things is that regardless of what educator, if you want to find out what an educator is about and you're curious, so for instance, well, let's go to crypto real quick. So like I said, we're going to have Corinne coming on shortly, doing an entire boot camp for beginners, okay? But Cedric, if we go to Cedric's channel, he's got a start here if you're new to crypto, okay? So you see the course, and then you can do the courses, okay? And then obviously it shows you they're complete when you finish them. He's got quite a few more here, okay? So pretty much the same goes through for most of the educators. Not every educator has a course, but if you want to find out about what an educator teaches, what his style is, if you even like his personality, you can go in there and look at some of their courses or look at some of their previously recorded videos, and then you can decide if that's an educator you want to follow. One of the other things too is you can go see the educators' previous recordings. Okay, so one of the other educators I kind of been checking out here is Kyler Collins. Down here. So access to course, and he's got a long course here. Okay. And then these are his recorded sessions, open recorded lives. Okay. So if he did a previous session and it's over and you didn't do it, or you weren't on it live, you can go here and you can find previous recordings. Okay. And you can do these on all the educators. All right, I'm going to pause here. John is going to join me. He's going to go over a couple things as well. But while we're paused, I want to know if anybody has any questions. You can go ahead and unmute yourself and ask away. And then if not, we're going to hand it over to John.
I have a question, Jim.
Yeah.
Are we able to go back into these into this university and redo a course more than one time? Like if we want to go back and refresh?
Yeah, absolutely, for sure.
Okay.
And a lot of us need to do that. I did a lot of that in the beginning. And while you're actually in the course, you'll have the freedom to pause, play, rewind, forward. And then of course you can watch it. If it says it's complete, you can just go back and watch it again if you want.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, anybody else? All right, John, I'm going to stop sharing, and then I want to hear your input in this as well. I know that you're a big trader, very successful trader. So whatever you have to say, I definitely want to hear, and I'm sure people want to hear as well. And you're
Let me
muted.
unmute. Yeah,
There you go.
There we go. Yeah, there's lots of things going on. One of the things that Jim and I have been talking about just recently is just making sure that we start getting everyone up to speed and on this platform. And so what I'm going to be doing starting next week on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I'm going to be doing a Zoom every morning at 8 a.m. Mountain Time. Jim will be joining me as well. For now, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using the sniper strategy. And the reason that we're going to be doing that is because it is very similar. Can you see that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. It is somewhat similar to Impulse. So what we're going to do is we're going to start up that just so that there's not a big learning curve for everybody who's already been using Impulse. Obviously, Jim and I are experienced enough. We can ask other questions about, other indicators you might be using or oscillators or signals that you might be using as well. But we're going to be using this to begin with. It's similar to Impulse. The big difference here is it has the stochastic here, but no RSI below it. And we don't have the capability right now to change this because it's a strategy that's already in place in the Jifu network. So we're going to start with this. We'll be on 3 times a week for now. If we need to change that, we can do. We'll probably run that for the next 2 weeks, starting next week at the very least. We are talking to Jifu about some other things in the presentation and education space. So keep your ears peeled for that. We'll announce that once we've got all our I's dotted and T's crossed, of course. But if that comes to fruition, it'd be something very exciting for everybody as well. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to post my Zoom link. There is a passcode, so you don't have to wait in the waiting room. As long as you have the passcode, you can get in. I do start promptly, so 8 o'clock, I'm off and running. Don't, if you join at 8:05, I'm not going to repeat myself. So jump on board. We'll help you get up and running on the trading and the scanners that we have right now. I am forwarding, I just spoke to Greg and Mel, and they want me to forward that link to them so that they can put it on the calendar in the Freedom launch and the chats as well. So you'll see that link and time kind of all over the place for everybody. I'm not going to go into the scanner now because we'll do that on Monday. But if you do have a chance to have a look at that, you can. Anyone who knows Impulse can clearly see that this is going to be a very easy strategy to transition to in the meantime, before we get some other things on the table for you guys. Does anyone have any questions about that?
I got a question, John.
Will those be recorded?
I'm sorry?
Will those be recorded?
Yes. Yeah, it's going to be my private Zoom for now, and I record them and I do put them on my YouTube channel. So I'll put the links in there. You can go and look at them at any time. There is some, on my YouTube channel, I've got to discuss this with Jim and Darla and Mel and Greg, whether I should take the stuff off there from the other company or leave it up there. But I'll let you know what we do there. But yeah, I'll record everything. It usually goes up pretty quickly. So if you can't get on at 8, I know some people are working and everything, but usually I trade a little bit earlier in the morning for myself. And then 8 o'clock is a good time. We still got some good volume. It's after New York Open. We can still get some nice moves in the market and teach the strategy at the same time.
John, are there any educators that you know for a fact teach using the sniper scanner?
Not that we can find.
Okay.
It was one of the original strategies that they designed. But as far as I know, unless Jim corrects me, I don't think there's any current educators that are using the system. And it probably won't be around forever. As we update the services within Jifu.
Is that Mountain Time or Central?
Mountain.
Hey, I got a question, John. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, it's Tony. Yes, my Matrix, my phone's name. But so as far as the indicators and using extra indicators on that scanner, is that going to be still with a fee, or how is that going to work?
Yeah, this scanner sniper cannot be adjusted from where it is right now. So
that's how it is?
we can add things along the left-hand side here. So just like in TradingView, if we want to do some trend lines, we can put some trend lines in here.
Okay.
Sorry, let me get rid of that. We can put trend lines, we can put horizontal lines, we can change it up here. We have the other things that, we have our rectangles if we want to draw some ranges here. So we can mark it up like that. The only thing is the markups don't stay. So when you get off the scanner, they don't save.
Okay.
So it'll basically be, you know, if we're looking at, you know, if we're looking at entries, you know, we'll be able to show them, you know, where they appear and everything. But you know, as soon as we clock off out of this scanner, everything disappears.
That's fine. But I mean, yeah, we'll just use this for the I mean, I'll use it just for my entries and exits, you know, and then to have my trading view going. And but I was just wondering for the indicators, it was just, you know.
Yeah, the thing that Jim and I discussed as well, which we recommend, is obviously we're showing you the scanner here. You're not taking trades on this scanner. You're taking trades on your trade locker or MT4, MT5, whatever. And you
Right.
can still add whatever you want on your trading platform. So if you like the RSI on there, you can add that on your trading platform. If you like the MACD on there or the PSARs on there, you can add that yourself onto your own personal platform. And you know,
Perfect. All right.
if it's you know, Trade Locker, all of those are, excuse me, Trading View based, so they will actually hold those markups.
All righty.
Anything you want to add to that, Jim?
I don't have anything specific to add to that. I do want to add one more thing before we finish with people.
Okay, does anyone have any more questions about the scanner before we jump back to Jim?
Nope.
Okie dokie. Back to you, my friend.
Thanks, John. I'm excited to be on your sessions and see who else we can get on there. All right. And if if you're just not available at that time or you work or whatever it is, you can watch those recordings. You're going to get a lot of value out of understanding how to use that sniper scanner and understanding how you can go in the markets on your own time when you're available and take trades with that scanner as well. I'm going to share a couple things here. Okay, so we have our Telegram channel. This is Telegram on my computer, but it'll look similar on your phone, okay? And I want to make sure that you all know that, this is where all our communication is going to happen. And up here is a pinned document, and it's actually a working, living, breathing document. So as we start to zone in on strategies and the way we're doing things, this document will be updated. And obviously, if there's people that are interested in cryptocurrency, this will be updated when Corinne launches her course and has her boot camp all done and ready. Okay. But if you click up here, then you're going to get this Google Doc link. Okay. And then this Google Doc link is going to walk you through the steps on what to do if you're brand new. Okay. A lot of us here have previous trading experience. And so a lot of this probably doesn't apply that's in here. But when you open this up, it's going to tell you about where to go to do your education inside the university. It's going to tell you about downloading MetaTrader, so you can start demo trading. It's going to tell you about doing a tutorial on TradingView, so you can understand how to manipulate your own TradingView or manipulate the TradingView charts that are within Jifu, okay, because they work the same. And there's also some helpful links in there about how to get the Jifu Connect app downloaded and how to set it up. And then when Tap to Trade gets going, there's instructions link in there about how to do that and so forth. Okay, so if you haven't already looked at this, go ahead and do so. And then when you have new people that come in, if you have, new customers or friends or anything like that come into the community and they come into the Telegram, make sure you let them know that go up here to this pinned message and then check out this document and use that. All right, I'm going to stop sharing. And if we have any other questions, we'll take them. And then if not, we'll call it a night.
Y'all good over here. Thank you, guys.
Hey
Hey,
Jim,
welcome.
this is Jennifer. Thank you again for everything you guys are doing. It's just such a blessing to everyone. I did put it in the chat also. I was wondering if it's possible on that living document to make a spot that lists all of the links that are used for communication, because we've got the WhatsApp and then the couple on the Telegram, and then that way everybody can just get them all in one spot.
Yeah, let me see. I thought I had them on there.
It might be there. I haven't looked at it today.
Yeah, so I have the 2 telegrams, those for the people that are interested in trading, and then those that are interested in referring customers to Jifu. And then I have the WhatsApp one.
Oh,
I
awesome.
might
Okay, thank you.
I might want to add Facebook groups in there eventually, but yeah, those 3 are in there.
Thank you. You guys are awesome.
All right, you're welcome. Anybody else? All right, so starting next week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 a.m. Mountain, 7 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Eastern. We're going to be getting on Sniper with John, and John's going to be leading us, and I'm going to be adding my 2 cents here and there. All right, so looking forward to it.
Yay,
Good night, everyone.
thanks, guys.